So I get up at 9 o'clock. I put in that good game. I said, yeah, I gotta get my speakers. It's gonna take me forever. I want to be proactive and be prepared and all this and all that. So I get up, I go get some gas, run out to the house. I get there. Jabari and Anthony, Ladarius and Chavez then went to the mall. That Essence getting her makeup done at. By mistake. Because Ladarius needed to find the new Jordans that was coming out. Zeus, go. So
didn't know that was the reason why they
that's why they went to the mall. He needed them J's. But at this point, it's raining. I'm loving the rain, everything relaxing. I can see the rain coming down the windows and the water. You can see it from the inside and all the good stuff. So we leave there. No, they left the mall. All the guys was getting shoes and breakfast food. You missed breakfast, by the way.
So I've heard.
Getting breakfast food, and the ladies were getting food to cook for the night. The majority of the food was from James,
Roe Barbecue.
Roe, Vaughn of Roe Barbecue. So shout out to Roe's Barbecue. I'm sure y'all Chattanooga's know about that Roe's Barbecue.
And if you don't, get in there.
Zeus, go sit down. Come on. They had the jalapeno wings and
Don't even talk about those.
regular. Them things were fire. And of course the barbecue ribs was fire. But yeah, so I'm at the house. I'm trying to rearrange furniture. Cause I was gonna let them, I had a vision in my head. I want some shiny stuff in the background, and I want to put the shiny stuff in front of the door because I know how she is. And if it's shiny stuff or something in front of the door, she's not gonna pay attention trying to walk through. So
that is terrible.
I said,
this is the second time that this has happened to me. The second time in a year. This is the second time in a year that this happened to me.
I said, don't. We're gonna park the super noticeable cars on the back ends, and we're gonna park the newer cars in front of those cars in a circle. Unfortunately, Nick still parked in front of the door. But I told him earlier, I said, what we gonna do, we gonna walk up, it's gonna be raining, so I'm gonna have an umbrella. So she ain't gonna be able to pay too much attention.
And I was wondering why he really insisted on holding the umbrella for me. Also got me still soaking wet because he did not hold the umbrella very well. He was like all the way over here.
I said, I'm
soaking wet.
I'm gonna take some equipment home so I can have her carry something as we get out of the car. So I was doing all that. I said, and most likely she ain't gonna pay too much attention because she gonna be trying to watch her feet to watch where she walking to get to the steps. And of course, that's exactly what happened.
I had a long dress and heels on, and it was raining outside. So of course, I'm looking like.
And I basically said to myself, she already gonna be kind of freaked out by this long drive and the road that it's on. And it was definitely one of the creepiest roads that we've driven on.
We should drive down there and like insert a clip into the video.
I got one.
Oh.
But that's what I'm gonna do anyway. The bartender was like, man, I know you said I'm from Mississippi, but I ain't never drove on the roads like this. But I went ahead and rearranged furniture in the daytime while she was doing all that. I put the gold things up.
Streamers.
Whatever they call. I couldn't tell Danielle nothing. I'm like, whatever this shiny stuff is, that's what I need. The little shiny stuff to hang from the thing.
You need help.
And I knew I wanted the pictures hanging from the ceiling.
That was my favorite part. He had these balloons with like confetti in them, and they had like the little strings hanging, and they had our pictures from like the last 5 years hanging up all around the house.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So shout out to the ladies. The Power Pack. Who was it? Jay, Danielle, my mama, my sister, and Victoria. So shout out to them. But through the day, we rearranged all that. They did a whole lot of balloon pumping and putting up decorations. They was able to get a nice cake. We actually had cake and cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
We had wings, ribs, rotel. Melvin just really wanted to make some baked beans. He wanted the baked beans. What else we have?
You say ribs?
Ribs.
There was pasta salad.
Cornbread salad.
Wish my mama would have made macaroni and cheese.
But mama was sick.
Yeah, my
so
mama
she
was
couldn't.
sick.
She
was
couldn't
not.
do much. But yeah, most of the daytime was just filled with putting stuff together and playing a couple tracks, playing the music and stuff. And then of course the unthinkable happens. As I'm getting ready to leave to go get her, the power goes out.
Y'all, I don't even know why the power and stuff is going out. I do know now, but like, it was just raining. It wasn't like a thunderstorm, no lightning, nothing like that. So I don't even understand how this happened, but such is life.
So the power goes out as I'm about to leave. It's already, I told everybody to be there at 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Chattanooga time. Nobody really didn't know that where we were was an hour behind. So I still wanted
on
them,
like Nashville time.
Yeah. So I wanted them there at 3:30. It was about 3:15 when I was getting ready to leave. And the only reason it took me a little longer to leave was because I was trying to figure out why the power was out. Because I got the place off of Airbnb. So the Whitaker go outside, he checked the meter. He like, man, they probably didn't pay their power bill. I was like, what? So we go check the breaker, turn the breaker off, and he was like, nah, the meter off. So that means that ain't good. So I'm like, all right, let me call the manager. Called the manager. He was like, well, you're out there in the country, so it may just be a power outage with the rain and everything. But they usually get it taken care of really, really quickly. And I was like, okay. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to just let it do what it do. God got it taken care of. I ain't finna stress it at all because I know whatever needs to happen is going to happen. And that's when I was like, all right, let me go and leave so I can get back to her because she asking me what time I'm going to be back and all that. So I head out. I pull around about 6 minutes from the house. And I pull up on the huge tree that knocked all of that area's power out. So now I'm stuck behind a couple cars because the tree is blocking the whole road.
Yeah, it's just
so
a two-lane
nobody
road.
can go out or come in.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to sit there for like 30 minutes waiting on them to get to the I sat there and watched them cut the tree down to move it out the way. And they sitting there cutting it in pieces so it can just drop off and drop. So I waited 30 minutes and finally got out. Mind you, I still take 30 minutes to get to the expressway. Then it take 20 minutes for me to get from that exit to my house. So I got back to the house and I'm like, Essence, the power went out. I tried to call her while I was sitting there waiting. She wouldn't answer. I already didn't have no service. She didn't answer. I called her 3 times. And I'm like, what are you doing? And,
I was taking a nap, y'all. I was like,
sort of.
alarm.
I said, you wouldn't believe what happened. She like, what? I said, the power out. Power done went out at the mayor's house. And she was like, well, what are we going to do?
What?
And I'm like, she must know something.
I was
That
actually
was
just
a
really
little too
sleepy. And
awkward. But she claimed she didn't know.
I swear I didn't. I was just tired and I was going back to sleep.
But I was like, well, I'm on the way to the house. So as I'm on the way to the house, I'm thinking in my mind, I like to make the best of any situation. So I'm like, either we finna go back to this house and everybody finna use their phone lights, but this finna happen regardless. We just gonna be in the dark. We got a nice fireplace, gas fireplace, so we don't need power for that. Vaughn had already had his food cooked. We had a grill outside that was a propane grill, so we was gonna make it happen regardless. But so I'm like, all right, we're probably just gonna use the phone lights and hopefully it'll come on. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna just tell her. Let me backtrack. The night, what was that? Friday. No, Thursday. I made a fake email, right? From
Ellen Perry.
Ellen Perry. So the way I came up with the email, I done got a lot of professional emails, of course, from different clients and customers that I've DJ'd for. And I know a lot of the lingo. So I just put some stuff together. And I was like, okay, I looked up mayor's assistant on Google. And I noticed it wouldn't give me his actual assistant, but I know the emails are usually at chattanooga.gov. So I was like, Ellen DeGeneres. And I was like, nah, I don't want to mess with her like that because she don't really know something up. Then I was like, Tyler Perry. And I was like, no, let me just do Ellen Perry. So I wrote the whole email up. Y'all will see the email. Wrote the whole email up and put thanks, Ellen Perry, mayor's office at Ellen Perry at chattanooga.gov. And she was like,
I should have emailed her.
She was like, you're so cute. I don't know why she just randomly said you're so cute. But I did that. So when I got back to the house after all the tree falling and the power went out, I said, yeah, Miss Perry said we're going to have to push it back. She asked was I available for the rest of the night to see if I could go ahead and still DJ it if they push the time back. Because the power went out and they can't do anything until the power go out. In the contract, they can't cancel and all that type of stuff. So I'm sitting there like, yeah, I really should have charged them more. I should have put it in the contract where if they push the time back, I got to charge them extra.
And I'm just really going along with it like, yeah, you should have that in there.
She eating it.
So that this happened any other time, you know.
Yeah, so she was like, oh, okay. So this whole time, Grandma called. Zzz, zzz, Mama called. Jabari called. Everybody just called. I'm like, I told my grandma, I said, nah, Melvin called too. Hey, son, what you doing? And I'm like, you got to at least be kind of quiet, knowing that I'm with you. But Grandma called, and I said, Grandma. Now, I got up because I was in the bed with her, and I didn't want to keep walking out because it was going to seem suspicious. So I said, Grandma, don't nobody else call me. She said, okay. Okay, bye. So after that, they trying to figure out we gonna get some candles. I'm like, nah, we don't need to go get no candles because it's already getting later and later, and it's gonna take them 30 minutes to get to it. Now it's gonna take them 45 minutes to get to a Walmart, and then another 45 minutes to get back, which was gonna be too long. So what I did, I went and grabbed some candles that we had in the house, and I was finna load them up in my backpack. Now, mind you, it pushed back. I left at 3:30. The lights was off for 3 hours. We were supposed to leave right back out at 4. We didn't leave back out till what? 5? About 5?
Yeah.
That was about 5:30.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was almost 6 o'clock.
Almost 6 o'clock. So came around about 5:35, 5:45, something like that. And they was like, the power back on. And apparently my mama was like, everybody just started screaming. Everybody started screaming. And according to KB, Kennewa
had fallen asleep.
He fell asleep. And he's doing video and stuff. And he's doing the video that y'all will see tomorrow. But
Friday. Tomorrow.
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 Because we're posting this on Thursday.
Oh. Like you said, every day.
So, Kennewa, everybody started screaming. He started fumbling. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I had one job. Dang, I had one job. And he thinking everybody's screaming because I proposed already. And he thinking he missed the recording.
Idiot.
But he realized that everybody was screaming because the power had came back on. Which I wish they would have recorded everybody screaming when the power came back on. But I knew from the beginning that it was going to work out how it was supposed to because God always got it. But, so I'll hurry up. I'm like, all right, Essence, go and put your dress on. Let's get going. They said, I ain't even tell her they said we good. I said, Miss Perry said they should be good in about another 45 minutes. And it just so happened to be another 45 minutes when the power came back on. So we head on out there, get to the house. And that's when I pull up and I see Nick's car sitting dead at the front. And I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing? So I pull up, I smoothly turn the inside of my truck lights off. Because usually when I open my door, the lights come on. But I was like, nah, let me turn the truck light off because it's super dark out here and I don't want her to really see much else. So we get out. Zeus, go. We get out. I say, come around here. I need you to grab my bag or speaker stand. I say, cool. So then we get out. She grabs a speaker stand. And we walk up to the door, and I'm like, I know she see Nick's car.
And I saw the car.
But she didn't just really...
I didn't because, okay, so this is what I told him. I was like, I was expecting this to be a white party because it was a mayor's event. So I was like, oh, whatever.
Maybe they
maybe they got a little spice to them. I don't know. But anyways, I just didn't really pay too much attention. I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
And she was also washing her feet.
Yeah, I was really, like, I saw the car, but I didn't think too much, like, oh, shit, what's in there? No, didn't think anything like that. But when I got inside, I saw the people, but they were, like, turned around.
So I told them, before I left, that's when I told them the stuff about, when we walk in, I don't want it to be the usual surprise. I want it to be... like a Zeus, move. I don't want it to be the usual surprise. I want them to like just be talking because it's a mayor's event. Mm-hmm. The power just went out and y'all need to be looking like y'all waiting for the like music to get started. So I said, y'all just talk randomly like y'all talking to each other and have your backs turned. And then once we get in, y'all keep on talking for a second. And then that's when y'all can say surprise after a couple seconds. And that's when she looked directly at Kennewa's camera. She walked in, she turned around. She had to come through the little gold stuff first. When she got there, she thought she needed to look super professional for the mayor's event. So she walked in and kind of pulled her dress down. Like, okay, I need to tighten up because I got my leg out of my leg real sexy. But she got in, she fixed herself up, and then she turned around to me like, where do you want me to put this? Mm-hmm. So at this point, I'm like, all right, we got her good. So I put my stuff down. While I'm putting my stuff down, she looked directly at Kennewa.
Yeah, I saw Kennewa and I was like, no. No.
Nickly
No.
in Kennewatt, and she like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And at that point, that's when the magic happened. So, that's the whole behind the scenes story. We appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to all of our friends, family. We'll let y'all know when we have a date for the wedding. Don't ask
Seriously,
us.
please do not ask me anymore.
We'll
Everybody
let
has been
y'all-
asking. My mom was probably the first person to ask. She asked like right after, because she was crying, and we went in the room to talk, and she was like, "Do you know we're gonna get married?" And I was like, when I haven't been engaged for just an hour. But yeah, I do know I would like a fall wedding. I think he's gonna want like a winter wedding.
It's gonna be in the spring.
No, it's not. Your sister's wedding's gonna be in the spring. We're gonna have a fall wedding.
Okay.
We're gonna have a fall wedding. So yeah.
But yeah, appreciate y'all. Tomorrow y'all see the nice, beautiful parts of this amazing proposal. And yeah. She's
Ask us some questions other
Now.
than that.
other than that.
Yeah.
You gonna flip your image to a what?
A W.
She's so ugly.
I'm just saying. He
Okay.
came up with this, so.
Goodbye. Oh, let me show y'all our canvas.
Oh yes.